Hey dudes, in this episode we're gonna actually complete a shrine. We will check out the finished blaze grinder setup. We will take a brief tour of some of the new paths around the fortress, and we'll try and get some base expansion done. It's TheeRealDuke, and that's all happening right now. What is going on, dudes? TheeRealDuke coming to you from the Craftage Server, hosted by InfiniteHeights. How you guys doing? Good? Good. So, got some pretty sweet stuff to show you guys today. First, I want to make some potions. I need some potions because they're going to be critical to what I'm showing you today. They're not critical, but I'm kind of lazy, so they're kind of critical. I don't know if that makes sense or not, but I'm just going to make some... And they're going down into the hoppers. Alright, you know what? Let's do it later. Actually, we'll take an agility potion. Oh, potion of swiftness, rather. And down the hatch. So, dudes. Blaze grinder. Are you serious? Yes, and it's awesome. I'm going to show it to you guys. Gonna eat. Let's get moving. Oh. So, I need to think of some other projects to do in the nether. I had a good time, even though it was a little scary being in there. It was kind of fun. Where are we at here? Here we are. Okay. Is there something just destroyed over here? Strange. Anyway, right here is where we're going to put the shrine. I'll tell you about the shrine in a second. I need to show you guys the blaze spawner, blaze grinder. I got 37 levels on me right now. We're going to probably blow those. Oh, man, they're coming. Wow. That's a saucy little gas there. Anyway, I got 37 levels. We're going to blow them on something. It's going to be terrible, no doubt. Can I sneak over here without being seen? Yeah, see that down there? Blaze grinder. Protected walkway-ish. Sort of protected. Protected enough. Anyway, that's where we're headed. I know you guys have been down there before, but walkway is done, and it is sweet. Stuff still spawns in there, obviously. I get pigment, sometimes blazes, magma cubes, but those dudes I don't worry about anymore, so we'll be all right. It's nice to be able to just, pop through here. Boop, boop, snipe. Boop, snipe. I only got one gas tier so far. Haven't done a lot of sniping. Truth be told, I just usually run screaming for my life, as if my head were on fire. So here we are. This was a nightmare to build. It took me like 4 days. Why on earth would something like this take you 4 days, you might ask? Especially when there's a million tutorials, toots, for you to follow. On YouTubes, on the tubes. It's just, you'll see. You'll see when we get down there what happened. But, why are you looking at me? Looking at me? Oh, you looking at me? Anyway, what we did for the top part was basically Etho's design. His little cone thing. Pistons, pressure plates. I'm thinking about putting a tripwire in a second set of pressure plates. A tripwire in a second set of pistons because sometimes some get stuck up around here, and I might take up some of the spawning area. But I think because basically when they get stuck around there, they're up there for like a minute, 2 minutes. And if those would just get funneled down and out of there, the spawn rate would pick back up faster than it would be decreased by having stuff in the spawning area to block spawning. If that makes sense. Anyway, I don't think it does. It does in my brain. Sorry you're not in there with me. You probably shouldn't be, though. It's not a safe place. Anyway, so what we do is, obviously the blazes fall down there. And I have the blazes fall far enough so that it's, outside the 16 block spawning radius of the spawner. And so they fall down there, and you can hear them coming. You can see them just dropping down. You can hear the pistons chunking away. And so they fall down. Now, the kill zone is actually right through here. That is the wiring and a kill zone. There should be steps just to go right down there. I didn't get to build them yet because it's nuts here. I'm just going to throw that on the ground, apparently. I'm just going to throw this here for right now so we can get back out. Let me show you. So, this is why it was a nightmare. Now, what you can't appreciate from where that is that it is hanging on a peninsula over a lava lake. Yeah. So, this whole walkway right here, all this, This is just right here. All this nether brick. This is one of the legs of one of the part of the huge nether fortress. Obviously, it's a nether fortress. There's a blaze grinder, but this is one of the legs of it, and it just plugs down into the lava ocean beneath us. And this comes out like, I don't know. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, like 30 blocks, 20 blocks, right? Oh, what's up, dude? Look at this. You serious? Like, I had to build it hanging over this. Can you appreciate that? And then I'm obviously under fire from blazes and crap the whole time. Not blazes. Well, there were some blazes, but mostly ghasts. Anyway, it's just lava ocean. Anyway, so here we are for this part, and I'll show you the wiring in a second. But basically, instead of using Ethos timing setup with all of the, you know, redstone repeaters, which took up a lot of space being at premium down here because I'm building out on a peninsula hanging off the edge, I used and I think he had some RS NOR latches in there too. I just changed it to, I used Mumbo Jumbo's, it's like a hopper dropper T-flip instead of the RS NOR latches, and then it just, you'll see. It makes more sense if I do it. So this pushes them forward and gets them into that little space for crushing. And it also uses glass to close off the top. Then I hit this, and this is connected to Mumbo Jumbo's his timing system that uses comparators, which I like because it's a little bit more compact. So these guys die, and then right here is the potion I was about to brew, which is, you know, boom, splash potion of harming. But instead I just punch them with a bucket. Good thing I brought a bucket to the nether full of water. It's not full of water, but anyway, pro move. Okay. Collect the blaze rods. Also, obviously, I added hoppers, which were not available when Etho was making his tutorial, so I imagine he'd have them in there. But boop boop, nice and easy peasy, living greasy. So here is Mumbo's little timer. It's super nice, super tight. I love it. It's just a bunch of comparators, basically, all spun together, and then they lead to this right here, and this is just the block that controls the crusher pistons. The rest of the setup in the back, again, like I said, is, you know, based on Ethos design. And here is a little T-flip that Mumbo does. It's right here. It's pretty sweet. It's very easy to set up, very easy to use, and it doesn't fail. Can I get over there? It is a little expensive though, because you do need, you know, this being a hopper. You're gonna need some iron for it and a chest, but you know how to make a hopper. Anyway, it's a lot easier, I think, and both time and space sensitive to do. So that's why I chose it. It was pretty easy to make. It really was. The setup wasn't too hard. Again, the problem was trying to get, if I can jump here, trying to get up here and safely out here. And it's still not enclosed, but so basically we're probably going to be coming down through the ceiling right here somewhere, and then we won't even need to use this walkway anymore, and this will just kind of be hanging out here. But it works. I got 38 levels to prove it, so let's head on out and blow some of those levels. What else are we going to do today? Oh, yeah. We are going to build a shrine to the one and only true D-Slugs, Drunk Slugs. He helped us build this, and it cost him his life, and I think we need to show him that we care about and respect that he gave his effort, his life, and his expertise in shooting gas with a bow and arrow and being the target for numerous zombie pigman attacks. He was basically ground meat, and we just, you know, threw him into a grinder. Anyway, we do appreciate it. Man, lots of pigmen today. So we are going to build a little shrine to him. And there's just some stuff on fire from before, no big deal. So there's a dais over here already that I want to build it on. A plinth. Good word. Nice hard word, plinth. I'm going to build it on. This is pure dirt. Your eyes do not deceive you. I go all out with paying my respects. It is really just, you know, 2, 4, 6, 8 blocks of pure dirt. I am ballin'. Anyway, got some yellow wool, which I harvested from my numerous, I can't reach up there, exploits down in the cave spider spawner. Those dudes just kick out the web jams, man, the string jams. So it's a lot easier to harvest too, and more beneficial to harvest than a, you know, sheep farm. Because what do you get from... You don't get experience from sheep farm for shearing them. You should, maybe. That might be too easy, but... There we go. So, boom, boom, boom. That's his head. I think. Yeah. I'll make that his head. We'll break that out. 2, 4. There's his shoulder. Shoulder. There it is. Huh. 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 Okay. Those little jumps were dedicated to little Craig. That's for you, buddy. And then we just drop it down. Give him stubby arms. Now we'll give him some decent arms. And you know, I'm a wool short, but I also don't care that much. So there's for his helmet and his chest and his legs and sword and shoes. And so after the trials and tribulations of us getting together to try and, you know, defend the area and kind of keep ghasts away, keep ghasts from destroying things, Slugs was so far from home that he felt it was easier to just kill himself and respawn back at his bed than to actually try and trek it back, and he did so. And I have here his equips. These are actually his, and so we keep them there with him. Now for the pièce de résistance. Let's get up there. This is going to be sweet. This is how we know it's going to be the one and only true Drunk Slugs. Yes. Little gross sluggy snail eyes. That's him. I'm seeing double. This is virtually identical. Is that actually Slugs? It might be. Anyway, that's to you, buddy. To Drunk Slugs. He gave his life that we may blaze. Miss you, my sweet slugs. A moment of silence for the slugs. And we're back. Okay. So around here, let's check on some of these trees. See how some of these trees are doing. Jackpot. Yes. Jackpot. Sweet. I'm going to go take out that piece of cobble. Thank you. Beautiful, beautiful. Gotta throw a log in there. Don't need this. Did I get 4? Jackpot! What pick am I using? Weird. That rarely happens. I'm not even gonna mess with this one, but that looks sweet from up top, I bet. So what are we doing over here today? Well, what I want to show you is how we worked on the paths. There's some paths that went around the sides, and I threw up some rafters, and last episode when we were down here, just take you down here. You see these awesome rafters hanging out up top. Pretty sweet, I know. We were trying to do this around this corner here, right? And this was supposed to be rounded off and then connect up there, and then part of the building would come out a little bit. And that looked weird, and it was just overly complicated. It just didn't need to be that. So I was like, oh, next time I'm probably gonna... So I straightened it out like I said I would. And this is just much better. And then I just kick it over at a regular angle here. And for some reason, this curve turned out, but down there, I think it was just a little too tight to work. So this one turned out okay. And then it just comes up here at a slick angle. I think that looks good. I like the points as they stick out here. I think that's good. And then they connect back into here. And then as you can see here, we took out the mass, I guess, furnace type cooker things that we had here. There were like 4 furnaces. And we were smelting smooth stone, so... You know, those got removed. We have a proper stairway to get up into, I guess, what'll be the main part. We'll have maybe bedroom in here. I don't know. But anyway, so these were the rafters I was talking about. If you got to check out some of my Let's Builds, this probably became much more rapidly clear to you. But basically, these are going to be supports of the floor above. So I'm probably going to have the walls of the floor above start here and go to this one and to this one and then follow straight. So part of the path below will be below the floor, and part of it will just have the rafters there. And then we will carry... So it just kind of pokes out a little bit there and comes back in here. And then it's just going to go straight to here. To this corner. Kick back in. And I think I'm going to have it like flush up here. I might throw another one out. We'll see how it looks. Maybe another one there. Or maybe one from there. Kick it in this way, I think. I don't know. We'll see. But... So that's where we're going with that. And then I need to, as I'm walking around here and like looking around and working in here and stuff, the area that I have inside here in terms of building stuff is just not going to cut it. And I guess also, if you notice, I don't have any farms. There's no, I mean, I have, you know, chicken farm, chickenizer down there. There's a little pig over there. There's, you know, my cow farm. So I got beef, but it's not really a farm. It's like breeding area. I don't have, by farm, I mean, I don't have stuff like, I don't know, my nether wart farm or sugar cane, right, for some shugs, some paper for some maps, etc. You know, you can use sugar canes for. But, you know, wheat to breed more stuff, seeds, etc., etc. Chickenizer are working out well, you can see. But I need to figure out a place to put those, let alone a tree farm. I need a tree farm. I need some wood, right? I need to get some charcoal going so I can get some smooth stone to happen. We got quite a fair amount here, but you know, I'm thinking epic scale with this castle style build, this kind of new futuristic castle style build I want to do. So where we want to go is down there, and just like, oh, what's up, Zombo? Just like over here, where I kind of followed the contour of the side of the hill down, side of the mountain down, and down here, nice and smooth. Right, that's what I want to do from here. The only change I think I'm gonna make, I want to just, you know, obviously my building style, I like to kind of mess with the terrain as little as possible. I like to build with it, and so I'm just gonna kind of shave the top right here, the top peak of this off, and just keep it nice and smooth down there. And I might build out as I've done here on the side, so I have kind of a larger, broader, flatter space, so I can get some actual legit farms in there, you know. Got to take that tree out, obviously. So yeah, that's where I'm thinking right now. It's dark and time is running out in this episode. I don't want to make it too long, so I think that's gonna have to wait till next episode. And then also down in here, right in there, if I had Optifine, I'd control you zoom in there, but I don't have it on because we're in a snapshot, obviously. But right in there is a little zombie villager that I need to heal. So we need to get another one of those. We need to get a zombie villager healed and bread and all that stuff. So what else did I want to do this episode? You know, I think that is it for this episode, actually. I hope you dudes enjoyed watching. Check out my YouTube channel for Let's Builds and Infinite Heights server contest videos. Head over to the Infinite Heights forums at InfiniteHeightsMC.com. Join us on the Infinite Heights server at play.InfiniteHeightsMC.com. As always, like, comment, and subscribe. Thanks for watching, dudes. TheeRealDuke, I'm out.